How do you rebuild your identity after leaving a high control religion? You were told who you are. You are a sinner saved by grace. You are a daughter of Christ. Your identity is in Christ. The fine print is whatever they said Christ is. When you leave, it is like someone takes away the script that you have been reading from your whole life. And now you're this new character that you need to build from scratch. The loneliness of needing to do that is so real. But you should know that even people who did not leave the church feel this too in many different capacities. Rebuilding our identities is part of life. It is unfair how acute it is, and you're not completely alone. I would say start with the small things. What do you actually like when no one is watching? What food, what colors, what clothing makes you feel good? Spend some time trying different things and figure out what brings you joy versus what you think should bring you joy. It's okay to miss the certainty, the community, the clear sense of purpose. It is nice sometimes to have someone tell you what to believe in, what is good and just and what is evil, what to get mad at, what to wear. When all of that is taken away, you need to get comfortable with not knowing. There's grief, yes, and there's also excitement in discovering who you are outside of that dynamic. Can you write down 5 things you know to be true about yourself that has nothing to do with religion? Maybe you're good with animals. Maybe you love rainy days. Maybe you love pine trees. Pick things that are just yours, not impressive or useful to anyone else. It doesn't have to be rebellious either, just neutral facts about who you are when no one's watching. Start there, because those are the seeds of who you really are underneath all the programming. Can you also make a list of identities you want to try on and ask yourself, does this identity serve the institution that controlled me? Who does it make happy if I embody this identity? And who does it make unhappy? Start to notice whose approval you're seeking, even in your rebellion. And in this rebellion phase, you might still be defining your life in relation to them, which means they still have some power over you, and that's okay. It's gonna take some difficult work that you don't deserve, but also fun to figure out, because what are you doing that's solely yours? What do I like that is based on rebellion? And am I okay with that? Maybe you are. Sometimes the rebellion feels good. Sometimes you really want to outgrow that feeling of, I am doing this just to spite the people who try to control me. And people will try to put you in new boxes when you are playing with who you become. Oh, you're the rebellious one, or oh, she's going through a phase. Let them, because you get to decide who you are. You don't owe anyone consistency with who you used to be. If you were the good girl, the prim and proper, you can be wild now. If you were the people pleaser, try being selfish for a while. Give yourself the permission to try on different characters, different versions of yourself, because you get to like things just because you like them. You get to have opinions that don't serve anyone else's agenda. You get to change your mind without it being a moral failing. You get to be messy, contradictory, still figuring it out. In some ways, you don't need to find yourself. You can create yourself. You're not broken or behind. You're not starting over. You're just starting, period.